Since 1998, the Select Basketball program has compiled high school travel teams from all corners of the Northwest. In 2023, after 25 years operating as an independent program, Select accepted a shoe sponsor invitation to compete on the newly formed Next Pro circuit. Now, in 2024, the program set out to do something unimaginable 25 years ago: win a shoe circuit national title.
Yeah, I gotta keep dreaming, gotta keep going. Yeah, I gotta keep pushing, gotta keep breathing. Yeah, I gotta keep working. Yeah, at least for the moment, it's not 1 million. And I want my mansion, so my family knows that we are set for life. Yeah, ain't nothing that's gonna take over. Shit, know when they gonna take it, but I grab it. I'ma have it. I've been to my habits, so I gotta do it, man. I tell them the madness, cause I've been really putting, man. I want my status. Damn, they gonna see that I do this, they gonna see that I did this though. Now they say, oh shit, I can't do the same when you kidding, bro. Cause I spend my time just working, but I spend my time just grinding. And I spend my time in the studio with these lyrics, just combining, just fortune all these diamonds. Cause I made it from far, and nobody believed it, but I showed them what I was.
Yeah. This is our last ride, guys. Last one. Last one. Select on three. 1, 2, 3. Select. The selection process is a collaboration of a lot of things. Honestly, it's a combination of a lot of things. Obviously, there's tryouts. We have hundreds of kids, 200, 300 kids that come to tryouts between the various locations. Obviously, we're watching, getting game film, watching NFHS, watching games live is so easy nowadays. You can watch hundreds and hundreds of kids that maybe aren't even going to be at tryouts that are there. We're working our network and our different, trusted sources in different areas. Because our footprint is so big, we have those people we rely on to help us find great players.
You never know going into tryouts who might show up and what kind of player will be there. But I think I've done a really good job of identifying a variety of positions of need that we've already covered, from size to point guards and big wings. So I'm kind of just sitting back and waiting for tryouts to see who will show up, because I feel like I can take the next best available player, whatever position they are.
Just tell one of these guys.
I got 152 down here. Right, there you go. Should we go chunky, bro, all right?
I want to see who can execute quickly. The way we have to travel, the way we have to practice, because if you guys don't know this, we have a footprint that covers the entire Northwest. So there's 120 kids here today, but we're going to be next week in Helena, Montana with another 60, and then in Spokane with another 80 or whatever. And not to mention the other kids that we've seen that aren't even going to try out because we know that they're just good enough. All right? You guys have got to put a stamp on, hey, I'm this good. This is the level that I'm at. All right? You've got to make an impression. The worst thing that can happen is we come back and talk 2 hours from now or tomorrow or whenever, and we look at our evaluations and nothing's on there.
During the high school year, we kind of sit back. We're watching a ton of film. We're going to high school games. We are leaning on coaches in different states, cities, wherever, just trying to see who some of the potential select players are. We don't do a lot during the winter because we want to let high schools have their season and those kids focus on their season. So during the winter, it is informally a tryout, because if you're killing it and you're doing a great job, we are watching and we are noticing those things.
Everybody know where they're going? All right, let's go.
Do they play the right way? I guess the first thing we look at is their talent. Are they skilled? What does their body look like? Do they play hard? And then from there you dive into, you're watching them more closely in terms of how they're acting with their teammates, how they're acting on the bench. Do they get excited for their teammates? Do they make the extra pass? I think it starts with just their natural raw talent of their body and their basketball skill, and then we deep dive from there.
My name is Marcus Coombs. I graduate in the year 2025. I am hoping, I don't know, just make the team and play some basketball and get better. So I decided to come play with Select, and hopefully this year I'll get some more recognition by coaches, but this is what I want.
I'm glad to see you guys put forth a big time effort and give yourself an opportunity to play with us if you like what you saw today. Not everybody gets these opportunities. Somebody here said, I love you. I will make sure to get you to the gym. I'll get you to the workout, whatever. Make sure it's okay to say, guys, to say to your parents, I love you, thank you. It's important, okay? It's important. Bring it in. Select on three. 1, 2, 3, select! Just excited that the level of talent from top to bottom is going to line us up to where we're going to have a really successful year. And now I'm just excited to go over to Montana and Spokane and see what they got.
You, my brown-eyed girls covered in snow. Do you remember when? Oh, we used to sing.
Adding locations for our tryouts has been really beneficial. I think it allows for us to get in other markets where we've had a lot of requests for people that want to play and participate, and make it so that our crew is going to them, makes them feel a little more comfortable, makes them know that we want to be in their area and want to have those kids participate.
For those people, it's more opportunity to play with other programs. I think it's important for Select to just continue to grow our footprint with who we're getting and where we're getting them from.
This is a very typical AAU scenario, right? AAU basketball, they don't care if it's 8 a.m. or 10 p.m. You could have a game at either time, and it does not matter. If you're here because you want to play college basketball, you got to give maximum effort and showcase what you can do. Whether you're tired, whether you got a boo-boo, whatever's going on, you've got to figure out a way to showcase what you can do regardless of the situation.
Nice pass. Good seal, Nate.
My name's Ray Johnson, and I'm from Missoula, Montana.
Tyler Jetty, Hamilton, Montana.
What's your name and where are you from?
Lincoln Rogers. I'm from Missoula, Montana.
We're pretty good. There's some great players out here. We're moving the ball pretty well. Everyone's getting their shots up. Having fun. Well, I want to win the Pro 16 championship, obviously, and I also, it's going to be better competition, better players. 17 year, we're going to be playing against some of the best teams in the nation, and just evolve my game also. Learn how I can adapt my skills to the next level.
It's good. Struggling making shots, but it's all right. Shots don't fall every day, but just energy. That's all you can do is just focus on your energy. Definitely off-ball movement, just getting motion in the offense and defense. Defense is really important. It's half of the game, and rebounding. Anybody can rebound. You just got to fight for it. So
It's pretty good. Just been getting a lot of people showing up, getting some good ball movement, good movement in general. Yeah. Probably just rebound harder and just work harder in general. So
That's over.
I think I want to make the top team. That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, just keep doing what I'm doing. Just have fun.
First session went good. The guys were playing hard. There was a lot of good movement. Some guys were knocking down shots and some good post play.
Out there, brought the energy. It's early in the morning, so it was great to have all these Montana kids out here and have them competing against each other.
I want to see how the guys respond after this short break here. Who's going to come back and keep playing hard? Who's actually going to have the brain capability to do the things that we want to do for this second half?
But I'm sure they're going to bring it. They're ready to go. Another hour and a half of competitive basketball.
Really good tryout, a lot of really good players here. All right, in terms of the tryout and our process, all right, we're still going to Spokane tomorrow. So we got to get over to Spokane. We need to see those players.
You guys adjusted and started actually running stuff. You guys picked up our actions quickly. I thought you guys did a pretty good job today. Continue to work.
The only other thing I'll say is someone provided this opportunity for you guys to be here. Aunt, uncle, mom, dad, whoever. Make sure you tell them thank you and you love them. Select on 3. 1, 2, 3. Select.
If you're going into the tryout thinking for these 7 hours, this is it, and this is my competition, you're not thinking the right way.
Having done this for so long, we've got a really good feel on how to evaluate and compare, even though the players may not be in the same locations. But we've kind of got it down to a science.
Being able to move into Spokane as another area opens up those opportunities for kids up there that maybe haven't had them before.
What do you do different than everybody else? What separates you from all the other guys? So last week we were at Camp Boise, had 120 kids. Yesterday we were at Helena, Montana, had 60 kids. Today we've got roughly 50, 60 kids. What makes you guys different than everybody else? Why should he take you as opposed to the guy next to you?
You guys play really hard. I mean, there are a lot of guys playing really, really hard in here, which is the number one thing that I'm always evaluating is, are they gonna play hard right away? I just think the biggest thing that you guys gotta continue to work on is being more than just a scorer. You've gotta be able to find a way to affect winning, okay? By rebounding, defense, loose balls, whatever it is, energy. Like that's what separates really high level players. And coaches, I know Coach Corey's a college coach. They want winners. They're supposed to win.
I tell this to my guys all the time. If you look at an NBA game, 48 minutes, the ball's in the best players' hands, the Steph Currys, the LeBrons. The best players have the ball for 3 minutes, max. So that means they're playing 45 minutes of game without you have to learn how to play this game without the ball in your hands.
Spokane just proved to me that you got a bunch of tough dudes in this town, in this area. Logistically speaking, so this was our last tryout. And so we should have some rosters put together here soon, within the next 2-3 days, all right? If you didn't make a team, if you don't succeed on this, get what you want right now, it doesn't mean it's the end of the road. It means let's just keep getting back to work. Somebody helped get you here. It's okay to walk up to them today and say, Dad, I love you. Thank you so much. All right, bring it in, guys. Select on 3. 1, 2, 3, select.
It's just their talent or fit with their parents. We're trying to take the best possible kids that we can take, which sometimes is hard to hear, but we do cut players and we want to take high-end players. On top of that, we want guys that buy into our culture of playing team basketball, playing super hard, and being able to be coached. And there are kids out there that, quite frankly, don't want to hear that, or their parents don't want to hear that. So sometimes there are talented kids or parents that just aren't the right fit for our program.
It takes hours and hours of time But it's also fun. Like it's fun to talk about the players. It's fun to get excited about them and their families.
People get caught up in what team I'm on and all that, and it's really how can you showcase your best attributes on whatever team it is.
The biggest thing that a parent and a player need to have is trust. They need to trust that the people are putting them in the right spot.
After weeks of debate, rosters have been set and teams gather for a weekend minicamp to prepare for the upcoming season. The goal for the weekend is to put in offensive and defensive concepts and develop team chemistry. Expectations are formed, and now, finally, the journey begins.
Guys, we appreciate the heck out of you. I say this to any person that'll listen, that we have the best staff in the country from top to bottom, and it's because of you guys. From the younger guys to the older guys, we're a development program, and that's you guys are the ones that develop them. Like, what do we want as from a select perspective? And I think the big thing is just to make sure to start with that you put your players first and that they have a great experience, okay? Notice I didn't say winning and losing. Number one is that they just have a great experience, that when you guys are traveling or at practice, that it's organized, that they're getting your best shot. That's number one. Number two is obviously the basketball part of to make the players better, all right? That's where the practices come in, the in-game coaching comes in, the terminology comes in, all the different little things that you guys can teach. When they come to the bench, we're jumping in and talking to your guys and saying, did you realize what happened on that rotation or whatever, to just make them better. We want them to have, if they learn all that stuff, you'll see their confidence grow. When their confidence grows, whether you have success on the court or not, when they go back to whatever high school or wherever they go, they're going to have more confidence. They're going to play better. They're going to play with more presence. And that's such a big deal, right? That's one of the big things we get reported back to us as an organization is that, man, our player came back and was a good player, and now he's an all-conference guy. We never thought that was going to happen. The next thing is winning, okay? And let me just phrase this. And again, you guys have all lived this. So there's the way I see it, and the way I would explain it is this. Your team they're kind of graded out, right? Like, and let's just say there's A, B, and C level teams, okay? A team would be like my team, right? Pressure's on. Like, if I lose to a B or a C team, I can be frustrated. I can be upset. Something either I did or our players didn't match up to where we had success. I can see where there's frustration in that, okay? But if you have a B level team, like, you should be able to compete and be with those B level teams. I'm just being honest with you, right? Like, we're from Idaho. We're going to do our best to put you with other B-level teams to start with, and I'll explain the league and how it works. But if you're playing an A-level team and you don't beat them, there's no reason to freak out and act like it's the end of the world, okay? It's a situation where it's like, it's a teaching moments, right? You might have a kid that you come in and coach, this kid's not very good. Okay, is his attitude good? Like, is he a good dude? Is he hurting the team? How is he on and off the court? If he's a good kid, we made a mistake at tryouts in the summertime. If we need to make an adjustment, we can do so. If you're having a hard time finding a way to play him or whatever, we'll make adjustments as we need. But if he's a good kid, let's just try and make him better and support him and make him feel good and give him a great experience. If you've got a shitty kid or a shitty parent, that's something that we need to probably address fairly immediately. It's okay to be honest with them. Bring us in. That's what we're here for. And if we need to remove them, it's real easy to say, here's your money back. Go do whatever. When they're in the hotels, restaurants, whatever, again, hold them to our standard. You know what I mean? Some of these kids literally just never have been held accountable. Throughout the season, if you guys work your way up to the top 16 of the next, you get lumped in with the Pro 16, and you play in the 32-team tournament in the summer. So the whole spring is a league to see where you finish. You guys, if you move up to the top, they'll play you against other Pro 16 teams, especially in those open periods. There'll be 100 coaches there. Today, again, I would suggest just go through your sets, go through your concepts. Tomorrow we can do a lot of scrimmaging and make adjustments as we go. Be smart with their legs. I'm just telling you right now, if you get, it's a lot of basketball in a short period of time.
Keep moving, let's go. Pop the ball, let's go. Hold up. Back out. Okay, let me set some rules. If you pass, you're fine. I don't expect you guys to know how to play with each other just yet, okay? Our chemistry right now, we're just learning how to play with each other. We'll be fine, okay?
Swing. Okay, you're gonna drive. Drift. Drift's not open. You're gonna throw it to the extra guy, okay? Window. You're gonna throw a window guy. Turkey! Hey! That was a weak celebration. I'm gonna go blobs.
Can we teach together?
Yeah, just same half court. Baseline out of bounds.
The guy that comes and hands it off to you, boom, you're coming off this way, and then the big is coming and headhunting this guy for our shooter for a pin down. We'll push you off ball on most of these actions starting after this weekend. Is a shooter, Tyler? Shooter, Tyler? Never-ending shot clock out here.
Stifle people. This league's important too, all right? Like, the truth is you want to win your games because there's a ranking system and you want to play in a good tournament, all right? Next! Good, now, okay, that's okay. You guys have no enthusiasm. Was that how you guys were at 15U? You had no enthusiasm? You got Ty? Stay in, Ty! Don't leave that rim. That's the hardest shot in the game statistically. The best bigs can play. You watch this play, Bush. No, we do this the whole time. Actually, we played a little man in that game.
Speed. What is the matter with you today?
I don't know.
You're giving me no energy. Zero. Is this how it's going to be all spring and summer? I was going to make you guys guard the rest of practice. I really was. Hey, we need to be tougher. Okay? So we get to play a little bit of offense here. Let's play out of open here. Okay? And again, the ball should pop. Hey, come here. We need a break. Okay, we're in this together, right?
Together on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Here we go. Good. Hard curls. Nice look. Nice cut. Nice. Great look. Hell yeah. Good job. Good job. Good shot. Great. Good extra. Good extra pass.
My expectations for my team is that we're going to compete for a championship.
And I'm really looking forward to our second year on the Pro 16. I think my team will be even stronger than it was last year.
From a talent perspective, we've got the guys that can finish there. Last year for the 16U, they won the championship. I do know that the 17U is a whole nother animal. A lot of the best 16U players move up to 17U, so there was a lot of teams that we played against as 17U. They're going to be back, but I still think that we're going to be in a position where we can win the whole thing.
There's only 16 that can make it.
You just turned this into a college level game. Play like college players.